Top of the morning to everyone. Good afternoon to the East Coast. I wanted to speak on the situation with the Almighty Jay or whatever the young guy named rap-a-lot artist that recently got victimized in New York. I wanted to speak on a few situations. First and foremost, young guys, man, you young guys got to understand that this is a jungle that we living in. And if you're going to participate in running around in this jungle, you must be prepared for the things that come in this jungle. You don't have to be gangster. You don't have to be active. You don't have to be none of that. You know what I'm saying? Which this young guy, I guess, claim he is. But anyhow, you can be just a regular person and get caught up in this jungle. So you have to move accordingly and understand what, elements you put yourself in. New York has been known for robbing cats for their jewels. They rob their own. They rob anybody for their jewels. That's been a thing in New York. If you're too young to understand or know about that or sleep on that, that's kind of your fault. You know what I'm saying? So you should move accordingly when you move out there. If you're moving out there solo dolo, take your chain off. Take your jewelry off. It doesn't make you a punk. It makes you smart. It makes you smart. It makes you understanding that you do not control the circumstances. You're not in charge of the circumstances. You can be outnumbered. You could be outgunned. You could be outknifed. However, you know what I'm saying? So just tuck your shit, man. Keep your shit. Fight another day. You know what I mean? When you touch down, or tap into somebody who's going to really have your back. If you're that, hard body and you feel that you can do that. But New York is a place where some gangsters can't walk with their chains out because the wolves they're out there just that much. That's what they do. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not condoning that. I think it's weak. No, I don't think it's weak. I think it's sad. I think it's sad that we still on that level of taking from our own because someone of another race can walk around. I ain't gonna say that. New York, you can't walk around like that, period. You know what I'm saying? But it's sad that we still stooping to those levels. We can't allow to see each other shine. But yet itself, y'all run around calling each other son, like meaning that, you shine like the sun. You know what I mean? So it's just contradiction of thoughts and words or whatever, whatnot. Now to Jay Prince, who I have the ultimate respect for. I met him a time or two, not really personally, just, introduced, shake hands, you know what I mean? Good dude. Have some personal people that I do know that's tied into that camp and mess with them. So I have the utmost respect for them. I think he went a little emotional by mentioning these dudes' names by hashtags and whatever, whatnot. I don't like that part about it. But players make mistakes too. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't mistake a person doing an ignorant gesture as an ignorant person. You know what I'm saying? That is not Jay Prince. He's not an ignorant person. He's not a rat. He's not a fool or internet gangster, nothing like that. He means what he say. And sometimes your emotion and better judgment, get overtaken. Well, your better judgments get overtaken by your emotions. And, people say and do things that a little bit out of character. But players make mistakes. So for people to try to label him or say this or say that, just look at it like this. The man makes mistakes. Every man makes mistakes. I make mistakes. You make mistakes. The man made a mistake. But what he's really trying to push forward is what he's trying to push forward. Don't mess with mines. He's trying to put a precedent down that don't mess with mines. Y'all mess with everybody else. Don't mess with mines. And, I hate that it comes to that. But sometimes in this jungle, that's what happens, bro. You have to get the lions on the lions and the hyenas on the hyenas sometimes. You know what I'm saying? You have to make it understood that this is not touchable. You know what I'm saying? Do not touch this. Don't, or unless you can touch it, but it's going to be suffering repercussions for it. And I hate that our people have to go through it like that. But in this change and in the light of change and the things that we're trying to make better and different, are us elder people and older people that they keep calling old ass and all that shit. Like I don't understand people with that shit. Like old ass, like your birthday not coming this year. Like your birthday coming every year, and you're going to get older, and it's not going to be nothing you can do about it. And when you're old, the elder now, you're going to be people calling you old ass. Like old is when you ancient and played out. I'm aged. I'm 45 years old, aged. I look good. I have good skin. I got a muscular physique that I work on every day. I got high wind. I got a lot of testosterone, and I got the ability to put my hands and feet on one of you young whippersnappers, personally, which I would not want to do, but you know what I'm saying, is just a respect level of people with that old shit. Like it don't matter about your age, bro. Like I'll hoop you. You know what I'm saying? I'll probably outrun you. I know I'll outwind you. I'll lift you. Probably I'll sex your girl. You know what I'm saying? And just a whole lot of things that I do on a day-to-day basis that's way more productive than the majority of the young cats. Not all the young cats. It's a gang of young cats with their honor and their respect intact. A gang of young cats. So don't get this as a message to all young cats. This is to those who misinterpret age for weakness. Age is just age, bro. Like I'm still on the same level, still moving around, doing the same things you're doing, and I'm older than you. So I just wanted to get to that point. Another thing I wanted to address was the YouTubers from out of New York. YBN, what's that? Jack Frost and them, and Hassan Campbell, who I also, respect a lot. I respect his struggle. I respect his guts and his man, just to come out of the situation of being, a victim of a molestation and stuff, and to be able to hold your head up high and to be able to face the world, even and knowing how crazy and how disrespectful this internet is and the things people say, for you to get up and continuously do that with your head held up high, I give you the utmost respect, man. You know what I'm saying? And although sometimes, you go a little left, but you're human. You know what I'm saying? And you have the right to your opinion and the right to how you feel and the right to how you want to word and put things that you say. You know what I'm saying? And I understand that. So when I watch these people like him, people like King Erner, who I respect too, and I don't agree with a lot of things he said, but when you watch these people, I watch with an open mind, and just take the message, and I just respect that what they're trying to give to people, and that comes to what I'm talking about. You have to understand what are you trying to give and what you're giving. You know what I'm saying? Like you can, but it's distorted when you're on here with positivity. But when it comes to this robbery and situation, your addressment is about not more on the neck of these young dudes doing the robbing, not more of the young young dudes who's making y'all city look, trifling, making it look more over hungry and more ran down. Like that don't, from the positive eyes, it make it look negative. From the streets eyes, it's the streets. But we all talk about the streets is not cool. We all talk about the streets is over. The streets ain't shit, and we shouldn't be pushing that agenda in the streets. This is streets that. Well, you should address to the fullest of those ignorant young dudes who's making it difficult for artists to come to New York to do their press runs, because at the same time, New York artists got to go to other cities and do press runs, and you guys leave them open to being victims of other people because of the pettiness of people from their city. Now, they don't have nothing to do with these dudes doing this stuff, but people are just that whitewash that we take because you from New York. You could be from Queens. The person who did it could be from Brooklyn. They haven't seen each other a day in their life, but you from New York, you're going to pay for what this dude did or pay for what they try to do or whatever and whatnot. And that's what we have to get to the bottom of. That stuff ain't cool. But, I love New York. My mentor's from New York. one of my close brothers from New York. I've been involved with a New York family, a whole family, since 1999. You know what I'm saying? So that's 20 years of friendship, familyhood with Brooklyn dudes, real, Brooklyn dudes. And I understand Brooklyn. I understand New York state of mind. But you guys are some cocky people. You guys are the most cockiest people in the United States. You know what I'm saying? Very cocky. And it sounds like the cockiness is kind of bleeding in your message when y'all addressing this, because it's more not like, hey man, y'all need to stop this. That's some bullshit. Y'all messing up money. Y'all messing up the community relations, the bonds, the bridges that are being built between cities and states. Y'all messing that up, and y'all just, oh, the wolves is out there, and that's what we do, and that's what they do, and this and this and that, and this and this and that's kind of still wearing that with a badge of honor. And I just feel like some of you guys are too powerful and too positive, to continuously do that. So it's not a shot at y'all, just something constructive criticism, because at the same time I admire and I respect you guys' platform, you guys' story, you guys' charisma, the way your consistency, you know what I'm saying, and your ability to, put it out there and do that. I respect that to the fullest. And it's not a diss against you. It's just something that I'm seeing within us that I feel like should be addressed, should be said, and I hope one of you guys hear it and take it for what it's worth. Not, don't take it wrong. Don't take it offensive and be in the defense. All right, fuck that black motherfucker. Forget him. This, that, and who, this and this and that, all that. Like, I'm not that dude. You know what I'm saying? I'm just speaking my opinion. You know what I'm saying? But, that's about it on that, man. I just wanted to, get on, speak on that, because it's very dangerous. It's very, separates. It separates us more and more, these type of things, when people take sides and good or bad, and want to hold their area down and want to hold their, block, they city, they state, want to hold that down and don't want to speak the truth about it. The truth is, man, y'all young dudes don't be needing to be doing that, man, robbing cats for their stuff and stuff like that. And on the flip side, you young dudes need to be prepared, because no matter what I say, what Hassan Campbell say, what King Earners say, what my son or anyone say, these dudes gonna still be out there doing that. We might reach a few people, but it's not gonna reach all. So there's gonna be hyenas running around this jungle getting active. And that's just a fact. But we don't have to promote them like they cool. We do need to continuously tell them that ain't cool. You need to change your profession. You need to find something else to get yourself into, man, because it don't last. All it does is cause, every action has a reaction. Maybe you won't pay for it. Well, someone has to pay for it. And sooner or later, as black people, as brothers, as individuals, we got to understand and worry about the other people, our other brothers that we don't know, that we're not in contact with. You know what I'm saying? So just saying all that to say, man, each one teach one, and continue to teach, man. And don't, kind of keep trying to bring each other's down to levels and stuff. And watch the attacks, man, on brothers like Jay Prince, because regardless to what, Jay Prince has done a lot for black people, state to state, coast to coast, musically, protection, squashing beefs, advice, just a whole lot of different situations. You know what I'm saying? And I have personal stuff of people that I know personal that he has done, things for and stuff like that. So, one strike against him shouldn't strike him out. It shouldn't lead people to challenging his respect and challenging, him as a man and this and that. Players make mistakes too. We all make mistakes. So I'm going to leave y'all with that one, man. Check into that Freebase Network, man. Go subscribe to that Freebase Network. You know what I mean? And, stay active, stay black, stay beautiful, and keep your mind open, man. And if you're going to be positive, keep up with the positivity. We need it. One.